So, first and foremost, we'll look at this trailer. Alright? And we'll continue from there on. Alright, so let's have a look at the Rift Hunting preview. There's the Cryptus.
Nice to see.
Sauron. That's the Heart of the Obscure. That's what that item is called, right? The Heart of the Obscure.
Is it?
Alright. So you have the Heart of the Obscure over there. The fidget spinner, you know? The magical fidget spinner.
It's nice to
We
see.
have this
Require my
Sky Scale. Showing off the Sky Scale. They're like having this. I'm guessing these are like things you'll be able to use. This will be maybe one of the upgrades you're getting with the Sky Scale. Right? The portal system on this looks so lackluster. The later screenshots make it look decent. This looks rushed in terms of trailer. They just wanted to rush out. I mean, it does seem like just a video they took from in the game and like
Never leave a wrong to
sticked it to each other and made it into a video, right? Like I said, it's definitely not the best trailer that you can have, but I'm glad we got something,
It's the
you know?
moment.
You have to be happy with what we get, as far as Guild Wars 2 marketing goes, you know? A new Mount Mastery trailer as well. We'll take a look at that as well then.
Act with honor. Speak with integrity.
Yeah, you mean this?
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I'm sure this will play a part in the new Sky Scale Mastery line. Maybe it will help you speed up or something. Who knows? So more of the map here. We see desert, so this will be one of the... We see like the desert from the Path of Fire areas. And in distance we have End of Dragon areas. So these assets of the different expansions, we'll be seeing them a lot next to each other. More Sky Scale. What is that thing in the distance? This crystal. So here we have the Eye of Sauron appearing. We have the Heart of the Obscure doing its magic to, I guess, close these rifts. You think it's a waypoint? I mean, it would look very different from waypoints we've seen before. But it could. I mean, waypoints look very much different than this, right? So here we have the Cryptus. What do we think about the Cryptus? From what I see here, I'm a little bit underwhelmed. They kind of remind me of the Void. They kind of remind me of the Void. Like, let me Google the Void again. Let's do a side by side.
Officer 8.
I mean, don't you think this looks a little bit similar? Like the black combined with combined with some other colors. I feel like the Void and the Cryptus feel somewhat similar based on this. Acid reuse, yes. Yes, I'll come back to that a little bit later on in the trailer. Because I also recognize some of these models they're using for the Cryptus. Right? So let's continue on. We have more fighting with the Cryptus. Then we have Sauron over here. Sauron doing his Sauron stuff. He's being chased away, I'm guessing. Here we have a yellow Cryptus. See, this model reminds me of one of the models that we had in the Forged. You know the Forged enemies in Path of Fire? You had one of those Forged enemies was like hovering around on a hovercraft. This model reminds me of that. It has a little bit of the same movement. Let's look. See, kick. It's like, see? This. This reminds me of like one of those Forged hovercraft enemies. And again, this looks very similar to the Void. Like very blackish with some yellow, right? So I'm not too impressed by the Cryptus based on this. But we'll take a look at the pictures in a moment. The pictures are supposed to make the Cryptus look a little bit better, a little bit more menacing, you know. Okay, more Cryptus. There's this. Let's look at this armor set, by the way. Is this a new armor set? Punky, do you know, is this a new armor set? It doesn't really seem similar right away. It's not a new... Wait, it's not a... It's... Oh, it's Sunspare. Okay. Okay, so this is not new. More Heart of the Obscure. Closing the Rifts. And there's the Fidget Spinner. And now she's going back on the Sky Scale, and she's using the magic effects to fly away. So yeah, so that was the Rift hunting. I think it mostly shows us what you can expect from the Cryptus. And even though it's still early, I have to say the design and mostly the color choice of the Cryptus, I'm not too excited about that. I'll be honest, I'm not too excited about that. Now there were some pictures, right? Of the Cryptus. Let's have a look. Is it this one? So this is one of the pictures. This is one of the pictures. So you have the Eye of Sauron again here. This room looks very cool, by the way. We have more Cryptus here. You can't really have a great look at them. But this room looks very cool, though. I'll say this room looks very cool. Rift hunting. Alright. Now, as long as the Rift events are fun, I mean, it's not a disaster if the Cryptus don't look as cool. Even though they're supposed to be like the big enemy, I do hope that the Cryptus will feel menacing enough. You know, they'll feel cool enough. Alright, what else do we have here? Look up the Mount Mastery trailer. Alright. Alright, let's have a look at this trailer next, okay? So this is 2 minutes, almost 2 minutes and a half. I like the music. Is this the new soundtrack? For the expansion? I mean, the map looks very pretty. It also feels they're trying to revitalize the Griffin a bit. We're seeing a lot of the Griffin, you know? Oh wow, look at that! Look at... Ooh, there's a lot to see in this one. Whoa, these maps look amazing. I feel like this is the best look we've gotten on these maps so far. Also, I love the music. I kind of hope this is the new soundtrack. I've heard about that guild. I've met people from that guild you're talking about, Punky. Oh wow, look at this. These maps do feel very big though, which is a relief. I mean, it feels like they're trying to bring new life into the Griffin. Look at that background, by the way. Nice skybox. This video is made in collaboration with ArenaNets. I mean, even more impressive than the Griffin flying. This is like the best look we've gotten so far on the new maps. Let's take a look here. Is this in the... This feels like this is the second map, right? This is the Amnytas map. I feel like I recognize the structure in the back. Is this new that he's breathing blue fire?
It's nice to see.
Is that something you can already customize, or is that new? Is idle for the shimmering skin, so only the shimmering skin can do that. Is this one of the new Griffin skins or not? Or is this also an existing skin? See, I don't know. Why does this person want to look like a Simpsons character? This person looks like a Simpsons character with the yellow skin. So I approve of the skin, of the mount skin. I do not approve of the yellow skin tone. It looks kind of ridiculous. This is an old one, okay. I mean, this will give us a great look on the map, by the way. The Weeping Willow. Oh yeah, I think that's... It said it somewhere on the trailer, I think. I mean, that structure looks huge. We see like a lot of vortexes that you can use to fly up. Like, look at the back, a lot of platforms to use. Yeah, these maps feel and look very big. See, like the floating rocks with the plants on the side, also very nice. Yeah, these maps will be a playground for griffins, I think. The Weeping Willow is probably very excited about this. Here we have some Asuran structures. That feels like new assets there. That bridge. Fellow sky scales. Well, not fellow, you know, sky scales. There we have this again. What do you think this is? I've seen this in other trailers before. Is this like maybe something like the lanterns in End of Dragons? A collectible? It feels a little bit small to be a waypoint. This kind of reminds me of the lanterns you could find throughout End of Dragons. They were collectibles. Maybe this is something similar. I mean, look how big this is. I'm very impressed by the map so far. Oh, there we have the stone guardians, the stone elements that we saw before. These are also... These feel like new models. Well, maybe not new models, but they feel very distinct. These feel very new to me. Maybe they are similar, maybe they have the same model like some of the elementals, but they do feel and look different enough to feel unique, you know? A lot of flying. So, this is like... Is this the wizard? No. Do you think this is the wizard's tower here? What we're flying through right now? What is this? The skull of a dragon. Is this a skull of a dragon? That's the city. The outpost. Okay. Oh, Amnytas. So this is different than Wizard's Tower then, right? What is the dragon head doing here? If it is a dragon head. But it looks like a dragon head. What was that? What is that thing below it? Feels like an enemy, maybe? You saw a Joko statue? Where do you see a Joko statue? Like, we have a tail here? Is this supposed to be like what we have in the library? In the library we also have like a tail. Is it a tail of Zaitan that we have in the library? I mean, this doesn't look like the head of Zaitan or something, you know, but... I wonder what this is. Wait, where have you seen Joko? Oh, here is another one of these... I feel like they're creatures. Greenish... Oh, you mean here? You mean the statues here? No. Aren't those oh yeah, it is Joko. It is Joko. Yeah, it is Joko. So I feel like we're gonna have a little bit of everything. Everything we've seen before. We're gonna see them... We're gonna see those things return. I mean, maybe Joko is in the expansion. Who knows? Maybe he has found a way to come back. Would be interesting. I don't know how it would fit, right? I'm not really sure if it would fit, but any reason to bring Joko back is a good reason in my book. So here we have more of this greenish creature. I don't really know what this is, by the way. Yeah, Aurene takes a dump and Joko is like, I'm back. Free. Finally free. Look at him go. Wait, what was that? So this is an event. A red circle for an area you have to defend. Also water. You have water there. We have updrafts. Is that a giant? No. It's an... Wait, is it a giant or is that an ogre or something? Or a Jotun? Might be a Jotun. Yeah, it's a Jotun. So interesting, there are Jotun here. Look how big this area feels. Yeah, they used to be one of the 5 original races or something. Together with... Was it the Mersad, the Seer, and 2 others? We could learn more about the Jotun and their past way back, you know. Maybe the Jotun and Amnytas are smart. Maybe. That would be interesting, you know. You know, the Jotun were very much used in vanilla Guild Wars 2, but after that, they're kind of a little bit forgotten, you know. Maybe the wizards are Jotun. That would be quite a twist. Maybe Isgaran is a Jotun. Who knows? Lovely skybox. I mean, if you are concerned that these maps will not be big enough, I think this trailer should put some minds at ease when it comes to that. I mean, look at this. Look at that. Very impressive. Okay, let me go back to Guild Wars 2 official for the Amnytas overview trailer. This is the window I need. Alright, so the Amnytas map fly-through. So first map is called, what was it called again? The Archipelago, the Sky Island Archipelago? Was that the name of the first map? I think. And the second name of the name of the second map is Amnytas. Okay, well, let's have a look. You have the giant structure in the back. Floating people. Oh, is that the read book emote? That's probably the read book emote that we saw. Yeah. What is that game called again? Polymach? Is it called Polymach? I think so. Here we have those guardian creatures again. What is that thing in the back there? We'll take a look at that in a moment. I feel like these structures are like infested by something. That's probably like the Cryptus and their effect, you know. Well, that would be cool, but I feel like if they add Polymach, they would put it as a feature, you know. But that would be a great idea, by the way. So I don't think we're gonna get Polymach. Maybe some Polymach teases. So I feel like in this map, the giant structure here is kind of like central. It's like the eye catcher of the map. We kind of have like a little bit of a Colosseum up there, which reminds me of the Colosseum we got in Bloodstone Fen a bit. Okay. More overviews. Looking like very much vertical maps. This is still the same place, but from a different angle. I mean, it's a little bit early to say that. You don't know that yet. There's Tengu here. Stone Guardians. Floating people. Maybe these are like chairs or emotes we can earn either in-game or in the gem store. Here we have the Colosseum structure again, by the way. In the back. Here we have the book or the read book emotes. Multiple Colosseum-like structures up there. Everybody's wearing their wizard hat, of course. The char armor is new. Really? This is a new armor? It's a robe. Here's the polymog. Oh, we even have a... What are those things? What are those guys called again? We have a Jin here. A Tengu? This is a Tengu, right? And what are they called again? These nightmare butterflies. What are they called again? They're very rare. There are only like a few places you encounter them. In Guild Wars 2. Largos. There you go. Largos. It's Largos, right? Yeah, Largos. So we have a Largos here. A Jin. And a Tengu playing polymog. So more NPCs here, I'm guessing. See, here we can see on the top, these buildings are like infested by something. By like red tentacles. So I assume this is the Cryptus infesting this building, this structure. So this is like some kind of like sleeping place. With a very nice roof over their head. Again, here we see the structure, and here we see a nice look on the effect of the Cryptus. I kind of like how these tentacle things look. They kind of feel very creepy. I like that. Okay. That's the new in-game Skyscale skin you can get. If I'm correct. See, there we have again like a giant structure in the distance. It feels like somewhat of a creepy structure. These things kind of look like the tentacles a little bit that we see on the Colosseum structures. So this might be like some kind of Cryptus structure that we're seeing here. Okay. I don't think we see much here. Again, effect of the Cryptus you can see there. Oh wait, no, it is not a Cryptus structure. It is a part of this I don't know, this Amnytas structure that appears to be central in this map. And there we go. Alright, so that was interesting. Now we have kind of an idea what we can expect from... Is the trading post? Damn. That would be quite the building for the trading post. So yeah, that's... Now we have kind of an idea of how the two new maps will look. Right? So we have one more thing, and that is the blog post about the vault. Right? About basically the abolishment of the daily reward system. So out with the daily reward system, in with the wizard's vault. In with the wizard's vault. Backstander Oh, Bank Stander Rejoice. So, the Wizard Vault is a reward system coming in Guild Wars 2, Secret of the Obscure, that can point you toward content to play. Okay. Rest in peace, people with, yeah, bots. Bots are done. Well, it's not really botting, right? It's like people using alt accounts to get like a ridiculous amount of gold, for example. That will no longer be possible, I think. Maybe people will be resourceful and find other way, but I don't think they'll be able to get the same amount of gold as they can right now. Right? Or they quit. I mean, if they quit for that, I mean, oof, is that the only reason you're enjoying Guild Wars 2? To like do the same thing with like 40 plus accounts over and over again, just to have like a shit ton of gold? If that's the only enjoyment you're getting out of the game, I mean, you should probably have quit long before. Astral allies. The wizards are largely unknown to the denizens of Tyria. That'll change, at least for you and the commander. Next week, when Guild Wars 2 Secret of the Obscure launches and you get to start on the new adventure we've been preparing for you. As an ancient, arcane and acquisitive lot, the wizards have amassed something of a treasure trove. For a reason best known to themselves, our guests, they don't often leave their towers, the wizards have set up a system through which enterprising adventurers can earn astral acclaim. So astral acclaim is the new currency that you will earn and you will use to get rewards. By completing certain tasks and trade that acclaim in for rewards from their vault. They even set it up so that the exchange works whether you can physically reach their location in skies above Tyria or not. Did I just? I DC'd, okay. That's fine. Well, I didn't really DC, I timed out, I guess. So, what I'm seeing from this picture, this is a whole new menu we're getting. So, you know, like, if we look here, if we like quickly log in again, at the top left of your screen, you have a number of menus. And these menus have stayed the same for years and years and years. And it seems like we're getting an extra menu now for this new reward structure. So here on the top left we have a number of symbols, right? Judging from this picture, we're getting an extra menu. The Wizard's Vault. This is gonna be the symbol, and this is how it's gonna look. So I mean, that's kind of big, you know? I mean, it's been like, these symbols, these menus have like stayed the same for like, basically since forever. Almost since launch. And now they're adding something. So that's kind of like a big change, I feel like. Visually, definitely a big change. Wait. Oh, here. That's good, because the current menu is a clusterfuck. It's good they put daily in its own menu. It will be more clear, more structure. I agree with you there. So what do we see here? We see 3 tabs. Daily, weekly, special. This is the Astral Acclaim currency. The symbol. Here we have a PvP. Challenge, I guess. We have strikes. The Dark Reverie jumping puzzle. That's an old jumping puzzle, right? I feel like I recognize this name. Obsidian Sanctum. And these are World vs. World. So World vs. World, PvE, and PvP. New ways to earn rewards. By directing players to various parts of the game with regularly refreshed challenges and rewards, the Wizard Vault system functions similarly to a seasonal content pass in other games. So basically it functions as a battle pass. That's what they're saying here. It's the same systems, but not with the same disadvantages. The disadvantages are that you have to pay for it, and that it tries to take advantage of FOMO, right? It tries to like pressure people to play a lot so they get all of the rewards. Because battle passes usually are only active for a certain amount of time, right? Dark Reverie is the one after the Spiral and Caldon Forest. Oh. You sure know your jumping puzzles, indeed. But we try to build the Wizard Vault from the ground up to be as player-friendly as possible. Exclusive cosmetics don't go away at the end of a season, so no FOMO. You can choose your reward order, so it's not with leveling, it's not with tiers. You choose what you do and when. And there's no cost in gems or real money. So yeah, this basically says it's a battle pass like systems without the disadvantages of a battle pass, which sounds amazing, right? As long as the rewards are worthwhile, this sounds amazing, right? Yet, that is true, but I feel like Guild Wars 2 ArenaNet has a decent track record, of not going back on stuff like this, you know. What was the last controversial gem store thing? I think it was when they introduced mounts, you know, when they introduced mounts and they only added skin to the gem store. I feel like that was the last time something controversial happened with the gem store. So that's a fairly good track record. So I have confidence that they will not change this later on. Unless they're like really short for money. And they feel like they have to. You know, never say never, of course. Ultimately, our goal with the Wizard Vault is to help you find things to do in Guild Wars 2 and then reward you for doing those things. Some of the choices we made about the foundations of the system mean that it is a substantially different experience from many seasonal passes. Reward choice. As you complete Wizard Vault objectives, you earn Astral Acclaim. Astral Acclaim can be spent to buy specific items offered in the Wizard Vault shop. Rather than unlocking specific items at specific tiers of progression, you can choose which rewards you want to acquire. Reward longevity. The rewards, how long are these seasons lasting? So I know it doesn't really matter for the rewards, but I'm still curious how long these seasons are gonna last. The rewards on the Wizard's Vault, or in the Wizard's Vault, rotate every few months. So I would imagine this will be whenever a new patch comes in. So every 3 to 4 months feels, that would make sense, you know? When the first patch comes in, the next season starts, and so forth, right? And they continue like that. But any cosmetic rewards introduced to the Wizard Vault will remain available. When they're no longer part of the most recently updated offerings, those rewards will go into a legacy tab of the reward shop, where they'll remain available for purchase for... Okay, see, this is what I thought. So they do remain... They remain available, but they do become more expensive. Older rewards become more expensive. Okay, well, I mean... That's not the biggest thing, right? That's not that much of a problem. Depending how much more expensive it is, I guess. Our goal in doing this is to alleviate player anxiety about timed rewards. Basically FOMO. This is FOMO. If something comes into the vault when it's not a good time for you to be playing much, it'll still be there for you later, but more expensive. Rewards for gameplay. We do not have a premium tier of the Wizard Vault that has additional rewards. And players cannot buy... Oh, that's also important, by the way. You cannot buy Astral Acclaim with gems or real money. Very important. Yet. Yes. We always have to speak with 2 words. They can always change their minds, you know. But I mean, I have faith in them. So this is the new Griffin the Griffin mount skin you can get as one of these rewards, right? This is an example of a mount skin that you can get with Astral Claim, I believe. I mean, the head feels like very similar as previous skins we have seen. But I do like the wings. The wings look very cool on this one. It's like a astral griffin. Glowy owl. Yeah, it's an owl, right? Right. It's the owl head. We've seen this owl head before, right? For this first round of exclusive cosmetic rewards, we have the Enchanted Owl Griffin skin. A new weapon skin collection. Okay. And 3 unique armor pieces. Do they mean armor pieces or 3 unique armor sets?
It's nice to see.
Like, the way they say it here, it feels like, for example, a chest piece, gloves, and shoulders, for example. So yeah, these are probably like only 3 armor pieces. These are not 3 new sets they're introducing. Right? That's what we're expecting. And for the sky scale, do you get something? Well, probably, but the biggest you can get a sky scale mount skin by doing the new sky scale mastery collection, right? I think if you do that at the end, you get the demon sky scale mount skin. Is there like a picture here somewhere? Because let me check. It was on one of the trailers. We could see it. It's a little bit far away.
It's nice to see.
But this is the new demon sky scale mount skin you can earn in game. Not with the vault, as far as I know, but this is a reward for doing the new sky scale mastery line, if I'm correct, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so they are armor pieces. Yeah, that would make sense. Maybe 3 armor sets is a little bit much, right? Alright, for this... Okay. Other items in the Wizard's Vault, shop, in-game currencies, crafting components, and more will be available through gameplay. One item bundle we're debuting is a legendary starter kit. Okay. Meant to provide a new inroad to the legendary crafting system. So this is again a proof that they want to make a lot of endgame stuff. They want to make it more accessible, you know? Like the sky scale, like legendary crafting, you know? They want to make it more accessible.
I'm not sure about this.
Never leave a wrong to ripen into evil.
Melissa aid.
Yeah, that's it, right? So in the base expansion, you will get 3 full armor set that you can earn in-game by playing the game. And then apparently in the Wizard Vault, there will be 3 unique armor pieces that you can buy. And then legendary armor comes into the second patch, I believe. These armor kits are a way to turn your playtime into progress towards a specific legendary. We're introducing starter kits for 4 legendaries in this first round. Okay. And intend to rotate in others in the futures. We'll be watching feedback and usage to inform future iterations of the starter kits. Are there only 2 armor sets at launch? I thought there were 3 armor sets at launch. 3 armor sets plus the legendary. Okay. One of the goals for the Wizard's Vault as a system is to give suggestions to people or players looking for something to do in the game. To that end, we have daily, weekly, and special objectives related to PvE, World vs. World, and PvP. Those 3 categories are presented as checkbox options, so you can choose from 1, 2, or 3 categories. So you can customize the new Wizard Vault menu. In addition to the daily and weekly objective refreshes, special objectives are refreshed each season when the Wizard Vault rewards cycle. 2 cryptic ones. Wait, 2 and the cryptis one comes later. Okay.
How may I be of service?
The Wizard Vault places the existing daily login rewards and daily achievements. So, login rewards basically this will go away. So no more easy access to mystic coins or laurels. Hopefully these things will be easy to get in the Wizard Vault as well, but this system is going away. They already said you can buy them with a claim, but how much? I wonder how expensive those things are gonna be. Because by just logging in, you could get how much? 2, 6, 12, 20. By just logging in, over time you get 20 mystic coins, a decent amount of laurels, so I'm kind of a little bit curious how expensive these items are gonna be. How much are you gonna have to grind to get the rewards you want? Yeah, I read about it as well. People were like panicking. Basically like Itonet says. My coins, my mystic coins. Have they risen in price? You say 1.7. How much were they before? Do you know? Other categories like daily fractals, daily end of dragons will still be around in the achievements panel. You'll continue to receive progress towards daily completionist by completing Wizard Vault daily objectives and achievement points from the Wizard Vault daily completionist achievements. Is this the new weapon set that you can get in the Wizard Vault? I don't know, these kind of look lame. Maybe it's just the orange color. But I feel like this is a lame sword. This is kind of like a cool greatsword. The shield is also kind of meh. I'm guessing this is a scepter. Maybe an axe, but I think a scepter. Yeah, sure, toss your coins to Itonet. I'm sure you would like that. They were 1.2, 1.4 gold. So they did went up. They did went up. Okay. Oh, you mean the wizard hat? Wait, is this the wizard hat or is this a different one? Well, you're not getting my coins, Itonet. I have like a almost 2 full stacks. I'm keeping my coins. Oh, this is a new hat. Okay. Oh, this might be one of the new armor pieces they were talking about. Are there any other items that are new to you? Why does this thing look very strange? This looks very strange to me. The coats? Oh, you mean this coat? Okay.
What is it?
Why does that keep turning, by the way?
Pleasant greeting.
There we go. So maybe the coat, the hats. I mean, this is your generic medium, your generic medium armor, your generic medium chest piece. Do you think it's an outfit? Could be an outfit, yeah. I mean, the weapons are definitely the weapon set you can get in the vault. The armor pieces, who knows? Who knows? But they don't look super amazing, I have to say. Although it might be because of all the orange. Maybe. Amnytas wizard outfit set. Who knows? Once one of your characters reaches level 80, I mean, everybody's character is going to be level 80. Oh, okay, the wizard vault becomes accessible at level 80. I see. Okay, good. To all characters, regardless of which expansions you own. If you do not have Guild Wars 2 Secret of the Obscure registered on your account, some rewards will be locked, and you will be unable to visit the in-game location of the Wizard Vault, but you will still be able to use it. Okay? The system will be fundamentally the same for you otherwise. We'll be keeping an eye on feedback for what we can do in the future to continue to improve the system and bring fun, new rewards, and experience to you. Guild Wars 2 Secret of the Obscure launches on August 10th. Okay, good. Alright. The Wizard Vault looks entertaining. There's still some stuff we need to find out, like how expensive these items are gonna be. And the items we get, will they look cool enough? I like the Griffin mount skin. I'm not the biggest fan of the weapons. And who knows how the new armor pieces look, right? But all in all, I think this is like a good replacement for the daily reward system. I think this will be a good thing, you know, as long as they, you know, take care of the system, right? Don't abuse the system. Give us cool rewards, and then this will be cool. And yes, give us enough access to coins. Right, Internet. So yeah, all in all, you know, the trailers might have been, they could have been maybe a little bit better. But all in all, I am very happy that they kept giving us a constant stream of blog articles and not really trailers, but preview videos, you know. That kept us informed and that also kept us hyped for the expansion, which will come out next Tuesday. It's less than a week. It's 6 days. 6 days and this is coming in, right?